Week 2 pickups.
Bum, 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 bum.
YouTube.
Spot on. Let's go.
Frogs Angels is back with Week 2
Yeah, no.
NFL pick'ems. Did Week 1 last week. I don't know. Who's in the lead? We got
Me and Peter tied
Junior
at 8.
and Pete tied with 8, and me and Danny
6.
went uncontrollably terrible with 6.
I was that bad? I had no idea.
Week one
counted.
is it's crazy. All right, there was madness, a lot of upsets, but were they actually upsets? Do those teams continue to win? We're gonna find out right here, right now.
Not right now. Sunday.
I guess,
Sunday.
yeah, that would mean we have to be
Thursday.
100% correct.
Idiot.
And Thursday.
Thursday night football, Ravens at Bengals, a good old division matchup. Both teams 1-0. Ravens with a ginormous win over maybe the worst team in football, the Bills. And the Bengals with a good win over the Colts put up some points. You don't see the Bengals put up that many points that often. This is tough, though, but I'm going to start it off here. And I'm going to pick the Ravens. It's tough. I wanted to go Bengals because they're at home, but I just think the Ravens are the better team right now, and I think they're going to win in a tight one, a very tight one. Very tight.
How tight?
Very tight.
Pete, that's not an appropriate question.
Daddy, who do you got?
I'm also going to go with the Ravens.
Okay.
Why?
Thought Joey Flacco had a very efficient game
Joseph.
against the terrible Bills, so I think that's going to carry over to the Bengals. Bengals have a better defense, but I'm feeling the Ravens anyway.
All right, Pete, what are you feeling?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the Ravens as well. The Bengals had a game against the Colts, and the Ravens had a game against the Bills. Both, I think, teams that aren't very good. But I think the Ravens just have a better offense than the Bengals. I think they'll put up more points, so they'll get a W.
All right, Junior, what are we going upset here?
I had the Bengals down here until about 2 minutes ago. Not even.
And you made a change.
I made a change.
Did somebody persuade you?
So I got a little persuasion and also got some crazy looks. So therefore,
I mean, it could go either way. I don't think
It
that's
can go either way.
It's
and
not
I
that
saw
much of
some
an
things I
upset.
liked
Are you
from
letting
the
people
Bengals.
judge your picks?
You guys are
it's not
judging.
a true pick 'em if you're getting changed.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
All right, so here's a question, though. The Ravens, that blowout win against the Bills, are the Ravens the real deal?
No.
No?
No.
It was just because they played the Bills?
I'm not ready to say they're the real deal until I see them play up.
Yeah, I mean, that was
a better
impressive,
team.
but I agree. I want to see
Even
more.
if they win this game, I wouldn't call
I
them
mean, the
real deal.
Bengals, even though they played the Colts, maybe one of the worst defenses in football, the Bengals struggle to score points. They scored a lot of points. There was a fumble for a touchdown, but both teams impressive in week 1. One of these teams is going to be 2-0. Who's it going to be? Looks like we all chose the Ravens. Chiefs at the Steelers. Chiefs are 1-0, and the Steelers tied the Browns. Chiefs, impressive win over the Chargers. I believe we all picked the Chargers. It was in L.A.
Thanks, Philip.
Thanks, Philip. The Chiefs, they were impressive. Offense was impressive. Tyreek Hill was an animal. This is tough. I just don't see the Steelers not. I don't see them losing or tying again.
Is this with or without
Like
Mr. Bell?
This is no matter what.
Oh, wow.
I think they score a lot of points in this one. Okay, the Chargers put up some points. I'm still worried about the Chiefs' defense. Offense was very impressive. They can make the playoffs. It's way too early to tell who can do what, but they can definitely make the playoffs. They can be one of the best offenses in football. I just Steelers at home here. I think they win in a shootout. I just don't see them starting with a tie and a loss. Don't see it. Danny.
Well, for me, I'm going to go with the Steelers as well.
Okay.
I was thinking about this a minute ago. I didn't know if Kansas City was at home and winning against the Chargers, but then they're away, which made me think they could probably do it against the Steelers. But I think you're right. The Steelers are not going to go a tie and then a loss. They're definitely going to win this game. With or without Le'Veon, I picked him last week, so hopefully, again, they win this one.
Hey, hot take, is Le'Veon back?
Yes.
No.
No.
Perhaps.
How do you go from a yes?
Maybe in 2
Are
weeks.
you letting Pete persuade your pick?
Perhaps.
Who does Pete got for this one?
I'm going with the Steelers as well.
Oh.
I just can't see them start off 0-1-1. It's kind of weird, but I was watching that great Red Zone channel.
Oh,
Scott Hansen.
little plug.
Yeah. But I was watching that Chiefs-Chargers games a lot, and a lot of drop passes for the Chargers, a lot of touchdowns dropped, so they could have put up a lot more points. And I think the Steelers will put up a lot of points against the Chiefs, and get the win. It'll be a high-scoring game, though.
Well, I'm
Wild card.
gonna go with the upset alert here. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I like what I saw from the offense, and I don't know. I just think Big Ben just throws a lot of interceptions.
He's struggling.
He is struggling, and he's been on a consistent struggle. And I'm not saying they're not going to put up points.
Are you going to go with Kansas City if Le'Veon shows up this week?
Yes.
That's confidence, ladies and gentlemen.
Confidence in the
Dripping with
Chiefs.
confidence right now.
There was zero hesitation there.
Dripping with confidence.
You feel the Vaseline on me?
I'm not touching you.
Next game is the Dolphins and the Jets. Who would have thought this game would be a game to be 2-0? One of these teams is going to be 2-0.
Jesus.
Dolphins beat the Titans in
Let's
a
not talk about it.
delayed nonsense
We'll
game.
talk about it when we get to the Titans,
Sure.
Pete. We'll talk about it.
Fine.
The Jets last night against the Lions. What in the hell was that?
Yeah, Stafford.
Stafford was terrible, but the Jets' defense was so good. I mean,
Yeah.
Darnold, besides the first pick six, he really played well for a rookie.
That was the best possible scenario. Did you hear?
What's so funny?
They came.
The best scenario?
They came out at halftime, and
Oh yeah,
the lady,
yeah.
whatever, said
Bowles-
she said she
apparently
interviewed
Bowles gave
and
an interview that said that Sam Darnold
throwing a pick
throwing
six
a
on
pick
his
was
first
like a
play.
best case,
was the
case
best
scenario.
case scenario.
scenario.
Did
Like,
not
Shooting for the stars on
Yeah.
NBC.
I heard that and I was just
It
like,
made no sense.
Did he actually? I don't think he actually said that in an interview. Is she making
Got
this
it out
up?
of the way. It won't happen again ever in his entire
Ever
career.
again.
Yeah, he
Never
said he got
again.
the jitters out. That's what the excuse was.
He's never going to throw a pick six ever
Never
again.
again.
Well, it is week one, so you could see a lot of nonsense in week one, stuff that never actually happens again. On a serious
Like
note,
pick sixes.
but that Jets team was very good on all phases, and I'm picking them at home.
Ooh.
Is that an upset?
Do we know the line for this?
I don't know if it's an upset.
Send it
I'm going
out
to just
there.
jump in here and say I'm also going with the Jets on this one.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
is that an
yeah.
upset?
Oh, wow.
Is that an
I
upset?
don't know. I really don't know. I'm not trusting this Miami Dolphins team, but the Jets, I don't know. I'm on the
Miami.
I'm
Pretty
on the
much,
Jet-
you could say about every team after week one. We haven't really seen the true them yet. You could say about every team, but I think you can say it even more about a team like the Dolphins after the delays and the all nonsense in that
True.
game. So I think you take away what the Jets did more than what the Dolphins did. I want to see more of the Dolphins. I want to see more of both teams, but my point is, I'm a little more impressed with the Jets after week one.
Yeah, I agree too. I'm picking the Jets as well. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't impressed with the Dolphins week one.
Whoa, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I
Pete.
know. I just thought that
We'll get there.
it was just ridiculous. The game was ridiculous.
They rigged the weather.
All right, we're not on the Titans
Yeah.
right now.
Sorry, we'll get there.
Sorry.
We'll get there.
Why do you want the Jets?
I was really impressed with their defense.
That defense
There
might
you
be. Can the Jets be? Can the Jets be a wild card for a wild card? Can they do it?
Maybe.
That defense looked real good, real good. They made Castle come in and he threw a pick.
Well, that's expected.
Junior, who you got?
I'm taking the Jets.
Okay, everybody's picking the Jets. It's kind of
I just-
surprising.
Like you touched on, the defense really impressed me, so I got to go with them.
They
They're
didn't even.
hyped.
They
They're
didn't even
hyped
have
a lot,
Marcus
man.
I'm
May.
hyped.
Marcus May didn't play. Does he play when he's back, or do they just keep rolling with that same defense? I don't. Because you have to think the Lions' offense is better than the Dolphins' offense. No,
What? I wasn't listening. One more time.
you would have to think the Lions' offense is better than the Dolphins' offense. So the Jets' defense, you should.
Are you only
expect-
asking me?
I'm asking just everybody, even the viewers.
Oh, what do you think, Pete?
Let's ask. Hold on. What do the viewers think?
Basically, I'm saying the Jets' defense.
We're not live right now.
Okay, let's move on.
Next.
Eagles at Bucks.
It's magic.
Fitz magic.
It's magic.
Remember what we did when it was Bucks Saints? So we were like 3, 2, 1 Saints, and the Buccaneers just won 48 to
What
40.
was opposite day?
It was opposite day.
All right,
Did we
ready?
establish that?
No, I don't know.
No, wait.
Foles
Somebody's-
versus Fitzmagic.
No, we gotta go one by one.
Who's the better quarterback today? Fitzmagic or Foles? That's actually a legit question.
It's a tough one.
It might be
Foles.
Fitzmagic.
No, well,
Not
you're
last
talking about
year.
Not last year. You're talking about the one game.
Yeah, you can't really base it off the one game. All right.
Kaiser's better.
Let me break Kaiser. Let me break this down. Well, Eagles were sloppy in their first game, but it was the first game. They're a good team, obviously. They just won the Super Bowl. The Buccaneers, very impressive on offense. Can they continue to do that on offense? Yes. Will they do that against the Eagles' defense? I don't think so. And there's still a big problem, and it's the defense. That Buccaneers defense did struggle and will continue to struggle. I think the Eagles are the much better team. Every year we see that team that wins in week 1 looks really good and everybody overhypes them. There's actually multiple teams. I'm not going to say for sure, but I think the Bucs could be one of those teams. I think if they play a team like the Saints with a lot of offense and really they're lacking some on defense, they're the favorites in the matchup. But the Eagles are not that team, so I will take the Eagles in that one. I'm pretty confident about it too.
Are you now?
Eagles were sloppy though against the Falcons, but they still won.
Well, Riz, we were talking earlier. Remember when I said I'm a man of my word?
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
So I didn't see who was playing this game, and I said, I don't care who the Buccaneers are playing. I'm taking him next game. I am taking the Buccaneers for that reason. I'm probably going to bash myself in the comments, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm sticking with the Buccaneers because I'm a man of my word.
Well, you comment on our own videos?
You're going to bash yourself?
I'm going to now.
Is there a Danny Provolone YouTube account?
There will be now.
Okay.
I think he has a burner.
You're going to bash yourself.
He's got a burner.
No, it's my wife.
Yeah, we're going with the Eagles. not buying into the Buccaneers whatsoever.
I'm just saying I'm a man of my word, Pete. I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
Are you buying into the Buccaneers offense, though? Maybe not against the Eagles, just in general.
No.
I think they're going
Are
to
you
blow
buying
it, put
into the
Winston back
Fitzmagic?
in
Not buying in.
when he's back. I buy their offense. I'm not buying their defense. Their defense wasn't being bought by anybody last week. They still gave up a lot of points. That secondary is atrocious. They're going to give up some points. Junior, what are you thinking?
Yeah, go ahead and give me the Eagles over there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I like to have out there thoughts, but I'm not like Danny over here. I think he's wild.
You said the Browns are making the playoffs.
Hey.
Hey, they tied the Steelers.
And the Falcons do
Hey,
not
I
make
tied the
playoffs.
Steelers.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the
I
Falcons
don't know
didn't
why I
look
just
good.
referred to the Browns as I, but they tied the Steelers.
Okay. Well, the Bears beat the Steelers last year, so what does that mean? Bears.
That's all.
That's it.
All right.
All right, let's remove our little icons there, and we're going to go on to the next page. Browns Saints. What? I want to know what Junior has right off the bat. Right off the bat, because we know he likes the Browns.
I don't like the Browns. I
He's a
love
Browns fan.
the No, whoa, we're not gonna go that far. But I do like me some good Browns, but I'm gonna go with the Saints here. They're gonna come marching in.
Okay.
A little late there, Pete. Hey Pete.
I'll take the Saints.
Hey Pete.
They're not going to go 0-2. They're home against the Browns. They're still going to score points like they did last time, but they'll be able to slow down the Browns' offense at the same time, unlike they did to the Bucs. But is the Saints' defense a concern? That it's only week 1. You can't overreact from week 1, but that wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. Even maybe their best defensive player, Marshawn Lattimore, didn't have a good game, but it's only week 1. But can a team like that win a Super Bowl with elite offense but slacking on D? That's the question.
Yeah, for me, I'm actually going to go with the Saints as well. I think it's going to be a shootout. But, yeah, because you can't trust that Saints defense. But shootout, and Saints are going to pull away.
Pete?
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints as well.
Okay.
Wow,
I don't know if I'm the last person. I don't know what I have to explain here.
That you like
Saints
the
are just
Saints.
better.
I think there's the
Whose
better
colors
team.
do you like better?
They're both
Pretty bad.
Saints, dog. Come on.
definitely the Saints. All right, Colts at Redskins. Could the Redskins be 2-0? That Thompson-Peterson duo is something else. Can it continue to roll on? I think it does because that Colts defense. I don't like it. Roll Tide. I don't like the Colts defense. Think they're going to struggle this year. The Redskins will put up points. The Colts will score the Colts will score more on the Redskins than the Cardinals did. I don't know what the Cardinals were doing, but
How do you know that?
they will. The Redskins at home, I like them in this one. 2-0. Wild. Not too wild.
I'm also going with the Redskins. I'm not a fan of the Colts front seven, so I think AP is going to have a day.
All
I
day.
said that last week, all day, yeah. And I think you said that last week too.
I think Deja vu.
Thompson tears it up
I
too.
probably should start him this week then.
All right, Pete, you're going with the Redskins, right?
Yep.
Is that all?
Yep.
Slide me
All
on
right.
down.
To the Colts?
No.
Oh. All right. There's really no room right here.
Yeah, just throw me around the homie.
All right. The helm.
The home. Yeah.
Chargers at Bills. Oh boy, Bills.
Who's starting for the Bills?
Does it matter?
No. All right. 1, 2, 3. Chargers.
Bills. Chargers. What if the Chargers lost this game? What if they just did
I think that is
I
the
think their
jinx.
coach would be fired relatively quickly.
right away,
Yeah.
instantly? They have the talent.
Slow starts.
I mean, people were saying, well, Bosa wasn't in, so I mean, they could have won the game. Do you think if they had Bosa, they would have won that game? They really didn't have any pass rush,
like I
but
was saying earlier, a lot of drop balls. I don't know what was going on.
yeah, but what if they just do it? The Chargers. What if they just start like they always
Tyrell
start?
Williams
They
and
lose to the Bills.
Travis Benjamin were just dropping balls like crazy.
I'm kind of curious. I can't speak right now.
It's all right.
What the Bills fans are thinking. I want to know that. I know Bills Mafia. They're faithful, but if you think they're gonna win, I want to know why. So go ahead and write that in the comments because I'm very curious.
There's some Bills fans that were very confident. You can't really, and even though I don't agree with it, you can't really get mad at that.
No, I'm not mad. I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
And who do they want to be quarterback?
And then there's some fans that think that know they're not going to win, but they're like delusional that it's okay that they traded up in the draft for Josh Allen and they're not starting him. So I'm kind of bashing the Bills fans a little. I'm sorry, but
You're not bashing Bills fans. Oh, I guess you are.
I'm bashing the Bills.
Sorry, don't be sorry.
So yeah, I kind of want to know what they think right now. It's only 1 week, so they could easily turn it around. The Chargers, they could beat the Chargers, but I don't think they do it.
Turn
Every now and then. I couldn't keep going. All right, Vikings at Packers, the old NFC North rival game. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Apparently, Rodgers
how's his back knee?
is back knee, the back of his knee?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you saying he has back knee?
No, how's the back of his knee?
Oh, apparently McCarthy's keeping secrets. He knows more than what everyone's being told. Is that allowed? I've heard that, and I don't know if that.
Want to hear a hot take?
Just has to be on the injury report.
Yeah, he's got to get on the injury report. It's weird, but I think he plays. I think they're building up a story. The Vikings got a pretty darn good pass rush. They could get after him. It depends on what Packers line, because in that Bears game, at first they couldn't block, but then they can block. I don't know what line's going to show up. Even though it's in Lambeau, I watching that Packers defense, even though they were pretty good in the last quarter last game, the Vikings should be able to put up a lot of points on them, and the Vikings have the best defense in football. I think they're just, even though the Packers have Rodgers, I think the Vikings they're not just better. I think they're a good amount better. So I got to go with the Vikings.
I'm gonna be a wild card real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Okay.
I just threw up in my mouth.
I did too, and I'm also probably gonna bash myself in the comments again. But Aaron Rodgers is a man amongst boys, and that's my only reason. I'm a sad Bears fan after this past week, but I'm going to go with the Rodgers at home against the Vikings.
You think Danica took care of him after that game?
Oh, she took care of it.
Her and her good friend Jill.
What?
All right, we're
No,
going with
me
the
and Pete
Vikings.
were on the same page. I don't know what page you.
Yeah, I don't know. Vikings are just the better team. I mean, plain and simple. We're gonna get after Rodgers. He's gonna be
You
scared.
think he's gonna play?
I don't think he
he's
gets
playing.
scared. I don't know
No,
if he
he's
gets scared.
he's
I don't-
not gonna be mobile. He's not gonna dance around in the pocket and get out of the pocket and scramble. He's got to sit in the pocket.
One way the Packers
Vikings-
could beat the Vikings is Jimmy Graham. They couldn't cover George Kittle, so can they
didn't
cover
even
Jimmy
use
Graham?
him. They didn't even use him.
Yeah, they
Can Pete talk?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Vikings,
I got you, Pete.
best defensive tackles in the 4-3 in the league. Linval Joseph and Sheldon Richardson will push the pocket back, and
Push him.
Rodgers is going to be in
Rodgers
trouble.
is best out of the pocket, though, as you saw in the Bears
But he
game.
can't.
Did you
move.
not see that
twice.
back knee?
I did see the back.
What if he didn't play? Would you
I-
pick the Packers then?
Well, wait. Hey, we're gonna.
No, it's not at all.
What if Kaiser started this
You
game
just
and
gave
they
me a
won?
perfect segue.
The Vikings would smoke him.
No, what if they won? with
Perfect
Kaiser?
segue. Hey.
What?
I don't think Rodgers plays.
You don't think he plays?
I don't think he plays.
I think he plays.
So are you
If-
taking the Packers then?
I think if he. No.
He already moved him on the
Yes.
Vikings because
I think if he's hurt at all, you don't put him out there against
The team that hurt
Debatably
him,
one of the best defenses in
with the
football.
team that hurt
Went
him
back-
last
He
year.
went back out against the Bears.
It was the first
Adrenaline.
game. Adrenaline. Like
What do they give him in the locker room? That's the
There's
question.
Zoom
no
right into
reason
his-
for him to rush out against this defense. Sit 1 week or however. Like sit now. He's gonna destroy. His
Yeah,
knee.
but they were losing.
That is a good point.
He's going to destroy his knee if
They
he
were
goes
losing
out there.
20-0, and he went back in the game. Like you would think they would just be like, "Oh, we're losing."
Clearly, he was faking it the entire time.
No, he's not faking. He's not faking.
Who game?
That's not what I'm saying. but-
Rodgers, he was faking
That's
it.
not what I'm saying. But like, he wouldn't have came back in the game if they were losing. Like if he wasn't.
He's
Didn't
faking.
play.
They pumped him up with beaver tranquilizers and steroids in that locker room. I got video evidence of it coming soon
They
In the
pumped him up.
comment section.
in the comment section, right next to my bashing of my own picks. All right, next one.
Next one, hey.
All right, let's remove the icons again. We'll go on to the next page. Well, why not? Panthers, Falcons. Oh, division game. Falcons were disappointing against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Panthers were kind of disappointing, but they won.
Yeah.
What do you make of that? I don't like
Olsen.
I don't like the Panthers play calling. The Turner family coaches the offense. I don't like that. I don't think Cam does either. But I love Cam. Cam's the guy.
God.
There you go. I was waiting for it.
Cam's the guy.
I was waiting for Mario to the goal line.
That was really good. That was a really good Mariota to the goal line.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. That's why I paused.
So does that mean you're going with Panthers?
You go with the Titans next game.
I'm going with the Falcons. You know, I was a big believer in the Falcons before the season started. They looked terrible in week 1. The defense looked good. You know, actually,
I'm scared.
I might switch my pick
I'm
already.
just kind of scared.
Do it.
I just remembered Deion Jones is out
Yeah.
now. Keanu Neal's out, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Stick with it.
It's a man of his word.
I'm a man of my word. I think the Falcons are better, even though they got some injuries. I think the Panthers could be good because of Cam Newton. Everybody else has to step up, though. The play calling needs to step up. Defense, pretty solid, but it depends on what Matt. I was gonna say, can the defense be solid against Matt Ryan? And I forgot that he played like absolute shit last week. So it depends on what Matt Ryan steps up. I guess it's a toss up because the Falcons' injuries, but Kuechly got hurt. But I think he's going to play because it was just a hyperextension.
I'm going with the Falcons as well. I think they're going to have a bounce back game on offense. Stop whispering in the mic. You're just freaking me out.
They are at home. A little different going from playing in Philly.
Right. And I
We
think
saw
they're-
the last team to play in Philly was the Vikings, and we've seen what they did. So maybe it's just
it's
the
a
problem.
veteran offense. They're going to bounce back.
Right.
Right. All right. What's Pete going with?
Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons
Right.
as well. Man of my word. I was thinking about switching it when you said their defense, and I was thinking, oh, Deion Jones is out now, but they'll be all right.
I don't
They're
look
at
at the
home.
Panthers as a large scoring team. Like they're not going to put up points.
They're not going to
It's kind of
score in the
sad though
large.
because they have Cam
Yeah,
Newton. They
yeah.
should be a high scoring
Well,
team.
Greg
And it's
Olson's-
not his fault.
Greg Olson's hurt. What a surprise.
That's true.
His foot again? No.
No.
All right, but now to my pick. Yeah, you already know.
I know.
You already know.
Am I right?
I'm going Carolina here.
Carolina.
Carolina. I think Atlanta was extremely disappointing. And
You think they keep it going?
I think they keep up the disappointment.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 big injuries, like you said, on their defense that are going to allow this Panthers O to go.
To rip and
Put up
tear.
points.
Yeah, they'll do some ripping and tearing.
All right. Texans at Titans. One of these teams is going to be 0-2, ladies
Oh,
and
yeah.
gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is Mari Boda playing?
There's a big difference, though. The Texans played the Patriots. Titans played the Dolphins. But the Titans game was a mess with the delays, and Mariota got hurt, but he's going to go. But Delaney Walker's out for the season.
You think he's hesitant to go to the goal line?
God, this game. Does somebody else want to go before me? Because I still haven't
Yeah.
made up my
I
mind.
already know
Yeah.
where it's going.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead with the Texans.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead with the Texans.
Okay.
I think they have a very good offense, and I think
The
they're gonna put
offensive
up-
line, though, and their secondary, though, it's bad.
Yeah, but
Beat
I'm
up.
I'm what you call a believer.
Yeah,
in
I'm what you
Deshaun
would call a
Watson.
believer in Deshaun Watson as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and put Pete down for the Titans.
Yeah.
Wow, Pete.
It's just can't do it.
Okay, is Rashawn Evans and Harold Landry going to
I
play?
hope so. I mean,
That's not good enough.
I don't know. I don't know.
What
if they're
kind
gonna play.
of insider
Well,
are you?
sounds like Mariota's gonna play.
You think he's gonna wear like a
He was. I thought he was playing well.
Like
Like he
shooting
had,
sleep on.
he didn't
no
miss.
bigger?
He did miss some throws.
Like a skateboard.
Some throws in the red zone. But he was playing well before that, and then he got hurt on a cheap shot that didn't get called, and then he threw 2 picks.
How did he hurt his elbow? I didn't see.
His next 2 throws were picks, and then he just got pulled after that.
How did he hurt his bow?
Oh, yeah, because I think Mariota's got to be shaken up still, and I think the Texans are going to score regardless, and the Titans got to keep up with those injuries against an offensive team. I don't know if it happens. They are home, so I was tempted, and the Texans' offensive line's brutal, but the secondary could be the difference in this game, but I still got to go with the Texans because the Titans' injuries are too significant, but could go either way. Cardinals at Rams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Where'd Pete go?
Oh, I'm gone.
Where's Pete?
I don't know. I can't get him back right now either.
Well, Pete, that's a no pick for you.
Just move everyone back, and you blew it.
Yeah, I blew it.
Some minor malfunctions here.
There he is.
Now you guys are picking the Cardinals.
No, I don't want to pick the Cardinals.
There we go. Oh, my. I'm messing up all over the place over here.
Jesus.
That's what happens when we go with a 4-1. I get a little messed up here. So we're all going with the Rams. Why? Because they're better. A little rough first half against the Raiders, but then they figured it out. Great coaching staff. That's all that shows is the coaching staff, game plan adjustments at halftime. Wow. And the Cardinals, the complete opposite. Coaching was terrible. What did David Johnson get, like 7 carries or something like that? What is that?
Yeah, you got to feed the girth.
I was worried about the Redskins' defense, too. They scored 6 points on them. I don't know about them. They got playmakers, and they're not using them. Yeah, we're all going with the Rams. Lions, Niners. I don't know what the Lions. I don't know what that was. Stafford was maybe his worst game of his career. Niners didn't look too good either, but they played the Vikings. I like the Niners at home here. Close one, I guess. Maybe, but I like the Niners.
I'm going with the Niners as well. Don't have any other reason other than I saw that Lions game and it did not look good on their end, offense and defense. Going with the Niners.
Yeah, I'm going with the Niners as well. I think they played decent. Jimmy's got to take care of the ball a little bit better, but he did play number 1 defense in the league, so I think they get the win. It'll be a close one, though.
Yeah, I got to go with the Niners as well.
Okay. Jimmy G double D.
Jimmy G double D.
Getting the win.
Oh, he's getting more than the win.
All right, we're going on the last 4 games. The Raiders versus Broncos. Just Broncos. Keenum throws throws 3 picks and they win still. I think it could be. I think they're going to have a similar game. Maybe they won't play as good as they can, but I think. Whoa, not the Bears. We're not picking the Bears yet. Yet. I think the Broncos win.
I'm going with the Broncos as well. Raiders actually looked pretty good on that first drive for a little bit, but they were pretty bad the rest of the game, so I'm going Bronx.
Yeah, maybe the Raiders will win in a half.
Maybe. I was watching the second half of that Rams-Raiders game, and Derek Carr just doesn't look good to me. I don't know.
In the first half, he looked really good.
Can I take that one step further?
I just don't.
He's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a clean pocket and he just threw the ball away, no pressure in his face. I don't know what he was doing on third down. I don't know.
It's a little nerves.
I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, I'm mile high on the Broncos. I said last week.
Yeah, he is.
And I really like Keesum and those playmakers on offense. What about Philip Lindsay? Love me some Philip Lindsay.
Do you?
Yeah.
So who's Junior got?
I'm taking the Broncos here too. What? Oh yeah, yeah. I was. Besides the interceptions, I was impressed with what I saw from Kinesium.
All right, so
Case Kinesium.
Okay.
Apologies.
Patriots, or were you not done?
No, I said apologies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going.
Very good.
Patriots at Jags. This could be a good one. I picked the Giants to upset the Jags. Didn't work out. The
playoff rematch.
Elite defense showed up. Playoff rematch. Before the season, I was thinking the Jags were going to get the revenge on this one because I think the matchup favors them. But it's just now that we're here, it's just so hard to pick against Tom and the boys, Tom and Gronk and the boys.
Big time in the boys.
And Corey Coleman now.
That's true. How about my prediction about Cordero Patterson leading in yards? That didn't go too
Did you
good.
get a catch?
I didn't even notice of it.
I don't know.
I didn't watch too much
Was
of
he
that
on the
game.
sideline
Belichick
crying,
never
holding a
seems
football
either.
the whole time?
This game could go either way. Let's see how the defense does against Tom Brady and the boys. I got the Patriots though in a tight one.
Dog?
I'm going with the Patriots as well. You're not going to see Jalen Ramsey lining up over Gronk, so that's why I'm going with them.
It's a good point.
It's a great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What would happen?
terrible
What would
high five.
happen if Jalen Ramsey did match up against Gronk?
Gronk would
unguardable.
lay
Yeah,
the
it doesn't
wood.
matter anyways. Yeah, we're going with the Patriots. I think Fournette sits out as well. He's hurt, hamstring.
I think he'll play, but yeah, he
And
may
he's
not
gonna-
be full.
No, he's just sit out and then he's gonna play against the Titans.
Pete's our insider.
Because they really want to win that game after last year.
Yeah, they don't want a playoff rematch or anything, Pete.
Where's
But I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Okay.
I think that the it's gonna be close, but I think the Jags come up short here. Just a little, just by a squirt, they come up short here to the Patriots.
Oh, good old rival game. Giants at Cowboys.
Sunday night.
This is such a.
Yeah, Sunday night football. Of course.
Sunday night
In Dallas, the Cowboys were very, very, very disappointing in Week 1. An offensive team couldn't score. Maybe that's to do with their offensive line. The Giants did play one of the top defenses.
They changed it this year.
I hate it.
They played okay. So any update on the Cowboys offensive line? These guys are gonna be out for a little bit,
clue.
right?
No clue.
Yeah, here's the update. No clue.
But they need them. It's pretty sad that they need the best offensive line to be good. So it's a little sad. I mean, it's only 1 week, but
Do you think they?
I mean, the defense was actually. What were you gonna say?
do you think they fatten up Zeke this week even more because the
No.
offense? No.
No.
All right. He's plump.
It's looking plump.
He's looking real plump.
I'm gonna take Giants. Saquon goes off because even though the Cowboys defense looked pretty good and will continue to get better, their weakness is interior defensive line, so they may not be able to stop Saquon here. So I will take the Giants, but I mean it could go either way. It's in Dallas; they can figure it out. Week 1 really doesn't mean too much, as the past has shown. So we'll see.
Going with the Giants as well. Saquads. That's it.
Yeah, Saquon.
Saquads.
Saquads.
Yeah, we're going with the Giants. I just kept flipping my pick on this one, but I don't know. I think the Cowboys need new coaches. I think they need to just clean the house.
Whoa.
I'm already saying it because I feel like
Think bringing
They-
Dez the coach?
they think their identity is still like their offensive line's amazing. They can just run the ball with Zeke, but it's the offensive line's banged up and it's not going to work. And I feel like they're just not going to change it. So go with the Giants.
Jeez, Pete, tell us how you really feel.
Just laying it
Tell
out
us how you feel, Junior.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Or not the Cowboys. No. God, I was looking at the logo and I just got lost in the sauce. I'm gonna go with the Giants here.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
Why
I'm
are you surprised?
No,
It's
I'm
a
just
good game.
surprised-
This game could go either way
I'm
for
just
sure.
surprised, not at you. I'm just
Oh.
surprised that we all took the
Yeah,
Giants.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that too. I thought I was being shady.
Yeah, Eli kind of makes me want to pick the Cowboys at the same time because he missed some. The Giants could have easily beat the Jags. He missed some like crucial. There wasn't too many of them, but there was some crucial passes that he like just missed that the old Eli would have made. But that can continue on against the Cowboys.
He is old Eli.
But the difference is the Cowboys don't have as good of a defense as the Jags,
Man.
and it would be okay if they can score like they used to be able to, but I don't know if they can.
If the Giants lose, though, probably not going to pick them the rest of the year.
But the Giants are gonna score more points than the Cowboys.
That's
Okay,
what I'm predicting.
all right.
Right.
Seahawks, Bears,
Why is this
Monday
purple?
night.
Why is it purple?
What?
Yeah, the
Looks
Bears
blue
do.
to me.
The Bears kind of look purple.
It's blue. It might be your screen over there. It's blue. It's blue on the official screen.
It does look
Can-
blue.
can
over
we
there.
confirm that?
It does
I
look-
I didn't make the background. Okay, whoever.
Pete's going to the tablet.
All right. Seahawks, Bears. I got a prediction here.
Yes, knew it. Go ahead and do it.
You see the
Lay
spread?
it on
You see the
us.
spread? You see the spread?
What's the spread? What's the
You
spread?
see the spread?
What's the spread?
It's going nuts now. Last
Dude,
game.
what are they doing?
We're pumped. We're amped.
We're amped. You're
Yeah.
amped.
Lost after the blue 20-0.
I don't care. Go ahead and put me on the Bears right now. Go ahead and put me on the
Yeah,
Bears.
second that.
I'm gonna speak for a second.
Chicago
Okay.
-3.5.
Love
Get
it.
going, Frog.
So,
We're just waiting for this game.
That's exactly what I've been doing. I've been amped. Hyped up on Mountain Dew and Gatorade right now. I'm just kidding. Anyways, reason why I'm going with the Bears. They excited the absolute crap out of me that first half. They're a young team. They blew it the second half, no doubt about that. They had a chance to win. Kyle Fuller dropped a pick, but I'm still amped about that first half offense. I think Nagy's going to have some adjustments, and the Bears are going to go off at home against the Seahawks. I will be there, and I'm going to be probably with my shirt off going nuts. I don't know. Bears.
And then you're going to bash yourself in the
against
comments.
the Seahawks. Let's go.
Can you write on your chest?
Frogs Angels?
No, Mitch kissed these titties with arrows pointing up.
No.
Well,
I want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear Rizzo.
These two
they're
right
going to
here
be
are
up
the ones-
20-0. I'm kidding. I think the Bears are the much better team. The Seahawks picked off Keesium, whatever you call him, 3 times, and they still lost. That defense is rough. Russ didn't even play a good game, but he's great. He's elite. You know, he doesn't have enough around him. But I think blowing that comeback took a lot out of the Bears. It's going to stick with them, and they're still going to win the game.
Ooh, I see. He got.
Oh.
I mean,
I
I
think they're just much better. They didn't impress me in the first half, but
Did you just clickbait us?
I just clickbaited you.
You got me all aroused.
But there is one bad thing here for that loss. Even though they looked very, very good, kind of surprised,
Very good.
surprised me. But they looked very good. You can't really name a player that played bad. They played very well, and they still lost while they had Kaiser in the game at one point. So that's kind of
I'm going to add one more thing here. Nick
Okay.
Witkowski was playing
Yeah,
middle
that's true.
linebacker,
But
and he was
that's
covering
one
slant
player.
routes on Devontae Adams. Roquan Smith will be back this game.
But Kaiser was in at times. You got points from Kaiser.
Yeah, that dude's an animal. He's fast as shit.
More like man to man or like zone?
Well,
No, like
zone,
woman to
but
man.
crossing routes, you take them. You know,
Okay.
woman to man. Woman to man. Confirming.
I think it's gonna be a really tight game. Really tight.
Do it, Pete. Do
Russ
it,
is gonna have
Pete.
some magic.
Do it. Do it, Pete.
Not
But,
enough magic.
do it,
Let's
Pete.
go.
They got some guys, and
They got
the
some
Bears
guys,
got
and the
some
Bears
guys.
got some
He's
guys.
believing in the Nagy magic.
And that dang Nagy.
Oh,
Something
he's
else.
gonna do
Pete,
it.
how
Pete-
great did the defense look the first half?
Pete,
The
the
first
first
great.
Pete,
Yeah.
4
Pete,
quarters.
That's
That's why.
look.
Okay, let me.
Pete,
finish.
the Titans' last
You guys
win
gonna
was
let me
against
finish or
Nagy.
what? I can't even talk in any of these. Doug Baldwin is going to be out for a little while.
Oh, teach me
And
how to
it's-
Dougie.
Yeah, I think that's just going to hurt the Seahawks offense. And I'm going to go with the Bears
Clean sweep.
at
sweep.
home. I mean, I can keep talking about this game actually. Nagy just famous for down up the right plays in the first half and then choking it in the second half. I don't know
It's
what.
gonna end after that game.
Pete,
Oh,
your
choking on what?
Pete, your last win
Like, they
was
had-
against them.
They had
was
third
against
and
them.
1, and they didn't run the ball to Jordan Howard. They decided to
We
throw
know
it.
we're Bears fans. We know.
Pete, I
We're
saw the
upset.
I don't
game.
know what he's doing.
I saw the
Still
game.
hyped.
But Khalil Mack and Roquan Smith are going to play. They probably play the whole game. And that's
And
gonna
power
help
on a
them
little bit.
Yeah,
Pal around or power on?
And I'm pretty sure Deion Sims is not playing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think he's playing.
He's
but
definitely not.
Adam Shaheen, I think, is coming back.
Really?
Hopefully this week. There's rumors that he might. but
Confirmed?
Can't confirm
Not
it.
confirmed yet.
Oh.
I have to talk to Shefty.
Kill confirmed.
So who's your big dick player of the week? Marcus Peters was your guy last week. You're right on that.
Definitely. Who is my big dick player of the week?
Is this for this upcoming week?
I'm gonna go with
Why would it
Trubisky.
Trubisky.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna have a day. He's gonna have.
He's
a day.
gonna have a
I don't think
dick?
he's gonna grow out his crotch or anything, but he may. He may. He's at home. He could get away with it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
That's
You
it.
create your own awards?
That was something we discussed beforehand.
So I guess that'll do it for week 2 picks. We'll be back every single week with the pick'ems. We got college pick'ems as well. Check that out on the channel. Plenty of NFL coverage on the channel as well. 10K subscribers. That's our goal.
What about Friday?
Friday live streams too.
Be there.
Bunch of nonsense.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
All right, only go on.
Please click the like button as well. It'll be much appreciated. But yeah, football all week. Watching football on the weekends. Follow our Twitter, frogs_angels. We are always talking football during games.
And getting wild a little bit.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Are you gonna get wild in the live stream again? You were kind of sloppy. You had one too many, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't good for me.
That wasn't good.
Hey, I'll bring the beers.
Oh,
Bring the beers.
round 2?
Round 2.
Okay.
Love it.
That'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Pete, start drinking on your way home. Nah, we're still recording? Nah.